going on, Jerome's? Yes, it's another day. It's another dollar. It's another 7-round Minnesota Vikings mock draft. Now, I understand, especially this time of year when pro days are in the building and we're just waiting. We're just waiting until you get to the draft. I understand that these can get tedious. Fully get it. Don't watch. Look away. Avert your gaze because these are fun for us, and also it's a way to look at how the board could be manipulated, and apparently I'm very good at manipulating things, as well as various scenarios. Just my body's ready for whatever the hell happens, but just want to sort of be prepared for it. So Vikings, we're going to say the Vikings don't trade up, because it's certainly a spot where teams could get desperate, or the Vikings ultimately don't see the wisdom in giving up the future first-round pick in 2025 or beyond. So let's go with that. Start draft and enhance. All right, so I feel like Brock Bowers is being slept on, but, well, do you see Brock Bowers less as a tight end and more of just an offensive weapon? God, that'd be so fun. I mean, so you'd have Bowers, you'd have Hawkinson, Josh Oliver still be there as a blocking tight end, basically 6 offensive linemen. Man. All right, so let's see what the hell happened up at the top. Drake May, spicy. Caleb Williams, either way, in some combination, May, Williams, Daniels off the board, 1, 2, 3. JJ goes to the Giants, and whatever. I mean, maybe the Cardinals at 4 and the Chargers at 5 were just being, they're just being a-holes about the Vikings trading up, so potentially is what it is. There we go. Dunze, Dallas Turner, blah, 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 blah. So the Vikings sitting here chilling. There's a lot of different directions they could go down. Now, specifically, there's one thing that I want to do, right? And we're going to get into it, but all right, so the Raiders want to come up, the Bengals want to come up. I feel like we can do it. I feel like we can pull off the impossible, maybe even the Kim possible. All right, so also, do you know that Kim Possible was voiced by Christy Carlson Romano? I am quasi-related to her. Don't ask how, because I don't even know. All right, so I feel like we can get this done. I'm in a hurry to get things done. So 11 and 4, 5, 6 for 13 and 44. Come on, 7. Actually, no, 7, but no bueno. All right, let's try it with the Bengals. Could we do something similar? Oh, that trade will be accepted. That is correct. All right. We don't even have to give up draft picks. Let's go. All right, so actually, could we push our luck? I think we can. I think we can. All right. So let's put this thing over the top. All right. 1 attempt remaining. Please. Child, please. There we go. All right, so moving on to 18, and we're back in the second round with 49. Resume. All right, so let's see what happened. The Bengals came up for Latham. Broncos took Bowers. Terran Arnold went. Tulisa Fuaga, Latu, Jared Verse. Vikings are on the clock at 18. I want to do something else. I want to get spicy. So, don't feel like trading down again, but let's make a deal with the where's the Niners? There you go. San Francisco 49ers. So we want that, we want this. What is this? What is that? What is this? All right, so we're offering 49 and 2/4 for 31. Offer trade and enhance. One more time. Fine, sweeten things up a little bit. There we go. All right, so we now have 3 first-round picks. So let's recap. Bring this in. We got 18, we got 23, we got 31. Now, we got to play this right, because there specifically are players that I want, but I'm worried that they won't be there specifically when we draft. Well, okay, I'll be honest with you. I'm going to take Troy Fautanu, who could be a future tackle, could definitely kick inside the guard. He's got size, he's got power, he's got athleticism, that he would start day one for the Vikings. Ideally, probably left guard, but maybe he replaces O'Neal at right tackle eventually. Don't know. But Fautanu is the guy I'm going to take at 18. Now I'm hoping I'm sitting, waiting, wishing Jack Johnson that Graham Barton is going to be there at 23. Now, it's certainly possible that he won't be. If not, I will take Zach Frazier. If not, I will take a JPJ at that spot. And at 31, you know what we're doing. You know what we're doing. Keep on doing what you're doing. All right, so we are taking Troy Fautanu. Because you know what? If you're going to build an offensive line, let's build a GD offensive line. There we go. There we go. We have our choice. So we got Fautanu at 18, who's going to kick inside and start on one of the guard spots. We have Graham Barton, who, yes, well, you're taking tackles, kick him inside. Don't care. Happens every single year. It's part of the process, man. It's almost like there's a shortage of 6'6", long-armed, with feet like a ballerina guys at the college football level, and they have guards playing tackles. It's crazy, man. But Graham Barton, he's going to be your center of the future. So basically, you're tossing Bradbury out. May take a year, but you're going to toss him out eventually. Graham Barton will be your starting center. Troy Fautanu is your starting left guard, has athleticism for days. Yep. All right, so I'm a dummy. So Darrisaw, left to right. Darrisaw, Fautanu, Barton, Ingram, Brandel, and then Brian O'Neill. Let's rebuild this MF and offensive line. There we go. Sexy time. Sexy time. So now we're at 31, chilling like we said. All right, so you know what we're doing. Bo Nix is there. Michael Penix is there. Penix, I think that he could go higher than people expect, but all it takes is medicals, and a lot of teams can pass on him, but then again, all it takes is one team. And like we said in the video today, all quarterbacks are gambles, but if everything goes right with all these prospects, I think Nix's ceiling is here. I think Penix's ceiling is here. I think he just has that much arm talent, and strictly off of tape, I think that he certainly would have been in the mix with Williams or May. If you take away medicals, if you take away age, that's how talented Michael Penix Jr. is. All right, so we are taking him. So we got our O-line and we got our quarterback. So now, problem is that now we've basically cashed in all of our mid-round picks. Happens, is what it is. But we will be able to ideally add some defensive line depth, maybe a corner with these last three selections. Oh, we could take the offensive lineman. Keegan is there chilling. All right, so Nehemiah Pritchett is there. Jalen Simpson is there, which is nice. Defensive line wise, I mean, there's not a whole lot, right? I mean, Murphy is there, yes. Jordan Jefferson is there, yes. Justin Rogers, Keith Randolph, Evan Anderson, we always take. Actually, we're going to pass on Evan Anderson since we always take him all the time, and we're trying to be different on this one. So for here, Nehemiah Pritchett coming on in from Auburn. They did a lot of work at the Auburn Pro Day. I feel like Nehemiah Pritchett would fit in nicely, but I understand why he's going a little bit later in day 3. And with the last two selections, all right, so Keith Randolph is there. We'll take Keith Randolph, paired up very nicely with Johnny Newton at Illinois, as well as we will take our guy, all heart, all hustle, high motor, did great things during the offseason work, so Gabe Hall. I don't think that Gabe Hall is going to go 7th round. I think that he's going to go higher on day 3. There we go. So, again, everyone who wanted to build up that offensive line and feeling fine, that's where it is, man. And Harbaugh is right. Harbaugh is absolute. So now they have a draft assistant. They're yelling at us. Cooper DeJean is a better need. Screw you, screw Iowa, screw whatever. Like, the only redeeming quality about Iowa is Caitlin Clark. That's it. All right, so, yeah, Harbaugh is absolutely right. Offensive line is where it starts and ends, and now we're building up an absolute bully in front of Michael Penix Jr. Fautanu's your starting left guard. Barton maybe starts at a guard spot, or maybe he's the swing offensive lineman for a year. Eventually, he's going to take over for Bradbury. Or hell, he could take over for Bradbury now. Don't care. Michael Penix Jr., again, like I said, adios mio. If everything stays healthy, no one spins it in this class like Michael Penix Jr. And I feel like just the vibe with Penix and JJ and Addison and Hawkinson, baby. Nehemiah Pritchett adding to the cornerback depth. And, like we said, basically to get that extra first-round pick, we sandwich all of the 2/4, the 1 of the 5ths, and the 6. So Yeah, but it's nice we're able to do that without sacrificing future picks, and also Keith Randolph along the defensive line as well as Gabe Hall. So we did check some of those boxes there. We got some good value late on day 3, but the focus is the O-line, O-line in front of Michael Penix Jr. And even though he can run, he generally doesn't like to, because he wants to distribute the football. So now we have an offensive line that's going to take care of him. Hopefully that keeps him healthy as well. And let's go hunt. Let's go hunt, baby. I'm, you know what? I started this mock thinking it's like, all right, we'll see what happens. I kind of like it. But that's it. You guys know what to do. Skull production value.